In this video, I will show you how to disconnect properties from sales channels. Start by clicking on the Services tab. Click on the sales channel, and then click on How it works. Here there will be a section for deactivation, and underneath that section it will specify how to disconnect a property from this sales channel specifically. In most cases, it will be enough to disconnect the property from Rentals United. You'll click on the Property Settings tab first. Here you will see a list of your Rentals United properties, and you click on Deactivate next to the property. If you want to deactivate all the properties in bulk, you can scroll up here and select Disconnect all connected properties and click on Apply. It's really important to read the information carefully on the Deactivation tab, because there are a few sales channels where you are required to do some additional steps in order to close the property for sale. So let's look at an example. I'm going to go to Services again and click on this time Airbnb. How it works, and I will scroll down to the activation process. Here you can see that in order to close a property for sale from Airbnb, you will need to actually go to the Airbnb extranet to close the property. So some additional steps are needed, and it will not be enough to click on Deactivate from Rentals United. Now, when you are deactivating a property from the hotel sales channels, the view will look a little bit different. So I will click on, for example, Booking.com, but it will look the same way for Expedia as well. I'm going to go directly to Property Settings. And here you will see the properties currently connected. Now you can see a difference here is that you'll have two deactivate buttons for one property, and you could have just one, or you can have even more than two. So if you wish to deactivate this property from Booking.com, you need to click on Deactivate first next to one, and then once you click Deactivate next to the last rate, you will receive this pop-up, and you will have an option to either just disconnect this property from the listing and then keep the listing open and bookable on the sales channel, or you will have the option to close the calendar for this listing. So this option or this pop-up will be available for the hotel sales channels. Now, if you want to close a property from being sold on all the sales channels, the quickest way to do this will be to simply close the calendar in your PMS or in Rentals United if you're not using a PMS. This way, you will be blocked from receiving any booking from any sales channels. Alternatively, if you stop sharing a property from your PMS to Rentals United, or delete a property from Rentals United if you don't use a PMS, Rentals United will in a similar way send a closed calendar, since there are no longer a property calendar available. However, please be aware of sales channels like Airbnb, where you still need to close the property on the extranet of the sales channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this video useful.